Hey folks, so I'm here at the crib in Ladysmith. This is the crib. Woke up this morning, it's Sunday at 9 o'clock, something like that. I'm at Nicole's mom's house in Ladysmith, so I'm sleeping on a bed that I'm basically unfamiliar with. And I woke up this morning, I got a sore back, so I'm gonna do a small yoga workout, and if you want you can follow along. I'm going to post this to YouTube and possibly to Instagram, I suppose. I was originally going to do this live on Monday morning, but I'm not so good at my first takes, so I figured I would do it ahead of time, edit it up, and it's going to be bad production value to begin with, so I wanted to make sure that, you know, it's half decent bad production value. If you like it, comment, like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon, all that good jazz. I'm going to keep it coming while we're closed, and there's going to be no shortage of stretching with us all cooped up inside. And this is first thing in the morning. They tell us that the salons are going to be closed moving forward, so we're gonna have some really interesting looks over the next 30 to 60 to 90 days, however long this takes. So let's start like we did when we were a kid. You're gonna go on your yoga. You don't even need a yoga mat, but if you have one, great. Feet hip distance, bend your knees, elbows on your knees, just huddle up like you would if you're a kid on the football field. Try to keep your back straight. You're going to put your hands on your knees, press your shoulder blades together, and keep your back flat. Tuck your head down, looking at the floor. Keeping your knees bent now, just relax. Get your hands behind your calves and fold forward. And if you can, straighten your knees. You're going to hold that for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to huddling up. When you're in your huddle up position, you can just relax. Let everything disengage. As soon as you do a motion, re-engage. So hands on your knees, straighten your back. Flex your hamstrings and your calves. Shoulder blades pressed together, and relax it all and fold forward. Tuck your chin, get a little deeper. And now just let your arms hang. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Last thing to come up is your arms, and we'll call this a touchdown position. We're making a little field goal sign with our arms. And from there, arch it back, all the way back. Bend your knees, come up the center, fold forward and hang. Grab your ankles and pull forward. Walk your hands forward and step back with your feet into a plank position. So there's variations of plank. You don't have to be in a push-up position. You can bend your knees but keep your body straight. So that's the modification for anybody who can't do this. Eventually you'll be strong enough that you can pick up your knees. If you can, do so. If not, don't worry about it. We're gonna do a push-up here. But there's two ways you can do a push-up. The modification is just going down. So we're going to do a 3 count, and you're going to stop in the middle. So going down, 3, 2, 1, and hold it. 3, 2, 1, and all the way down. Or the other modification is you can come back up. And we're going to start the count from 2. 3, 2, 2, because we're going up. Hold it. And going back down, 3, 2, 2, and way down. With your hands in place from your push-up position, roll up into a cobra. From your cobra, curl your toes. You can go to a table position first, or you can just go straight from cobra into a down dog. So notice when I do my down dog, my heels aren't touching the mat. That is because I want to take my right foot, press it to the floor and stretch that calf. And then I'm going to pick up my right heel and then push my left heel to the ground and stretch my left calf. And we're going to go back and forth. We're going to call this walking the dog. And then before we come up, we're going to just press our chest back to our thighs and walk your hands back nice and slowly. Now, this morning I'm really stiff, so I walk my hands back. But if I wasn't stiff and I was feeling a little froggy from here, I would just bend my knees, step and hop, and then come right back to that huddle up position. And I would do another back bend, basically. So stretch forward, roll it up one vertebrae at a time, come all the way up and back. This time, let's get our arms out to a T, and let's get our blood flowing. From here, you're gonna clench your fists, flex your muscles, bend forward, and you're gonna hulk it up like you're the Arnold Schwarzenegger in a posing competition. From there, attention, shoulders back, chest out, and relax. Okay. Toes and knees, turn it out. Pick up your pants. From here, squat, drop, and lower. Go as low as you can. If you can't go very low, stop with your elbows on your knees. But if you can go all the way down, go all the way down. From here, you're going to try to get your forearms to the floor. And you won't be able to do it, but try. Maybe you're really flexible and you can do it. So you're going to do your best. Okay, hands above your head or hands in front of your face. Nice slow squat coming up. 3, 2, 1. Arms around. Back up to the front, hand and fist. And lower. 3, 2, 1. We're counting up. Hands up over your head. 3, 2, 2. Arms around. Hands in front and lower. 3, 2, 2. We're counting up still. Third one. Up. 3, 2, 3. Around. Hands in front and lower. 3, 2, 3. Last one. Hands up. 3, 2, 4. Turn your toes and feet forward and fold forward. Hands to the mat. Step or pop back. Second push up. This time we're just going to go down, but it's going to be a 5 count. But we're going to hold this plank for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way down. And fold up into a cobra. Come all the way down, up into a down dog, and hop forward. So, if you can't do a push-up yet, you can just hold a plank position on your elbows and forego that whole little bit. Same thing with the squats. If you struggle with the squats, do one. You don't have to go crazy. Eventually, you're gonna get stronger and you'll be able to do it. But let's go back out there. we're going to do a couple of stretches from that squat position. So we'll start in a huddle up position. Let's get that back stretch first. So hands on your knees, shoulder blades together, straighten your back. From there, stretch forward. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Arms up, arch back, arms out to a T. Clench your fists and hulk it out. Tension. Chest out, shoulder blades back, and relax. Toes and knees out. Squat, drop, and lower. Drop your forearms to the ground. Let's go right arm across. And left arm across. And hands up over your head and up. 3, 2, 1. Toes and knees forward. Fold forward. Bend your knees. And straighten your back and stand up. So truth be told, I'm on the island so I can go fishing. Big surprise. But one thing you can't do is sit in a boat all day with a sore or stiff back. When I was 35, 10 years ago, I herniated my L4 and L5, and although it's better, like by leaps and bounds better, I don't suffer in the morning every day when I wake up. Part of my rehab was stretching, right? And it's an ongoing thing. I can't stop because it gets stiff if I stop. And I know a lot of people live your lives accepting stiffness, and you don't have to. There's a lot of things you can do, but it all starts with your core. So the next couple exercises are fantastic for rehabbing your back. Not to mention the Cobra that we just did was excellent. All this stuff is excellent. But the next few specifically are great for your back. So, and it starts with cat arches and cat lifts. Or I don't know what they call them, cats and dogs or something like that. But I call them cat arches and cat lifts. So basically you go into an all fours position. So a lot of times we'll be up in, or I'll be up in down dog, and from here, you can just drop your knees into an all fours position. So cat arches and cat lifts. So first of all, a cat lift is shoulders together, arch your back and look up. And if you're wondering why my back isn't bending, it's because I'm an old fart and I have to do this a lot more than I do. So cat arch, you go the opposite way. Tuck your chin and roll your shoulders apart and lift your middle spine. Cat lift, cat arch. Cat lift, you can do this as many times as you like. Depending on how stiff you are, it feels fantastic. Cat arch. Cat lift, and one last one, and cat arch. So one thing that always happens too when you wake up stiff, your knees, it's not just your back, your knees, everything, hips will be stiff. So I'm gonna flatten my feet and sit back on my heels, and with my hands in place, I'm gonna push my bum back against my heels. You're not going to feel this too much. It's a mild stretch, but it does get your ankles feeling a lot better, and it breaks up the scar tissue in your knees. And now from here we can drop our head and reach forward. As we go forward though, you're going to notice your bum is going to start to lift off your heels, and then at the same time Try to push your bum back and then tuck your head. So we're going to come up back into our cat arch. And we're going to take our left hand, stick it straight out. And then we're going to take our right foot and stick it straight out in front. You don't have to look up. Keep looking down at the floor. And you're just going to hold this position. Position is called a broken table. Table, broken table. Opposite hand and foot. Try to pull your hand away from your foot and your foot away from your hand, keeping both limbs to the center. This will strengthen your back. But you have to do it every single day. I'm going to hold it for a 5 count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring it in. That right hand that was on the ground, you're just going to roll your wrist a little bit and get it feeling a little bit better. Here you can wave your hips back and forth, loosen up your low back. Now we're going to drop the left foot, put out the right hand. So now we're opposite. Again, pull your hand away from your foot away from your hand. I am going to do some workouts like this, and we're going to involve crunches where we're going to bring that knee into our elbow like this, and then extend. In together, touch, and extend. But right now we're not doing that, just holding that position for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop your hand, wave your hips, roll that wrist. This next one is called broken airplane. And this one, I'm not gonna lie, it's absolute hell. So we're gonna start with our right foot out to the side, like so, and we're gonna bring our left hand out to the opposite side. And when we're ready, we're gonna lift. 3, 2, 1. Lift both off the ground. You're gonna hold that position. This one is pretty advanced, so if you can't do this, just go back to the broken table position. So we're gonna crunch out of this. We're gonna bring our knee to our elbow, crunch, and extend straight up. Back to our broken table. We're gonna crunch in, and that's 1. Go back out to broken airplane, crunch, into broken table, crunch again, 2, and we're gonna do 3. Open up to broken airplane, crunch, straight into broken table, and crunch, 3, 2, 1, and down. Roll your wrist, and we're gonna do the other side. Left foot out, right hand up. Lift and hold. We gotta do those same 3 crunches. Elbow to your knee. Crunch in 1, out to broken table. Count together, 1. Open broken airplane. Bring it in, crunch. Out to broken airplane, and 2. 1 more. Crunch. Last one. We're gonna crunch and hold here. Elbow and knee together, crunch. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Fold that wrist. We're gonna go into a safety zone, which is when you bring your hips back and tuck your head and just breathe, just relax. Come up to a table. Push up into a down dog. Bring your left foot up to the sky into a standing split. And bring that left leg through to the front. Okay, so if you've never done that before and that's really, really difficult for you, here's what you do. You go to your down dog. You bring your leg up. Actually, never mind down dog. Just come to your knees. Step that left leg through. Hand on your knee. Get your spine straight. And now lift off that back knee. So we're in a lunge position now. So, because I'm a Taekwondo guy, we're going to get our heart rate up by doing punches. So, both hands at your waist. So I got my left foot in front. I'm going to punch with my right hand first. It's out in front. So when we count, it's going to be 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, and so on and so forth, okay? So right foot out, left hand out. Punching on my count. Ready? 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6, 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 9, last one, 1, 10. Okay, both hands out in front, like you're grabbing a ball. Open up your fingers, engage your muscles. You're gonna grab the dumbbells here. Imaginary dumbbells. From here, we're gonna do chest flies. Sort of barbell flies. Now again, if you can't do this, that's okay. Drop your knee, okay? From here, inhale. Flex everything, dynamic tension. And exhale, bring it in. 3, 2, 1, nice and slow. You should be shaking here. If you want a little extra challenge, come off that knee. Pull it back. 3, 2, 2, and close. 3, 2, 2. One more time. Open. 3, 2, 3, and close. 3, 2, 3. Arms out to the side, sweep up to the center. Arms over your head. Superstar. Right hand down beside your left foot. Now, if you have a block, use a block. If you have a chair, use a chair. If you have a little kid sitting on their hands and knees, use their back. Left hand, open your chest. And come down. Drop your knee. Put your other hand down. Drop your other knee. Step the other knee through. And we're back where we started, but on the other side. If you want to do that a little bit more challenging way, then from this position, go back to a plank, go into a down dog, lift your right leg high, the opposite leg, and sweep it through. From here, you decide whether you want to drop your knee or whether you want to stay up. Depending where you are. Matter of fact, I'm shaking right now, so I might actually do this. So we're going to go back to those punches. We got 10 of them. Hands at your waist, left hand out. Right leg in front, left hand out. Punching on my count. 1, 1. 1, 2. 1, 3. 1, 4. 1, 5. 1, 6. 1, 7. 1, 8. 1, 9. 1, 10. Both hands up, grab the ball. Now, my heart rate, I can feel, has come down a little bit, so I'm going to come off of that knee. Grab the dumbbells, open it up. 3, 2, 1. Pull it in. 3, 2, 1. Second one, bring it out. 3, 2, 2. Pull it in. 3, 2, 2. Pull it out. Last one. 3, 2, 3. And bring it in. 3, 2, 3. Bring your hands up all the way around into superstar. Just enjoy this moment. Left hand down by your right foot, open your right hand to the sky. Try to look up. You can't do that. You can look down with the sweat drip down your nose. Holding it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. We're gonna bring that foot back. We're gonna go back to a plank, but this time we're just gonna drop our hips into an up dog. Look up at the ceiling. Bring it all the way down, and from up dog, we're gonna relax our toes, just push up into a cobra. And we're gonna come to table and go immediately into a cat arch. Cat lift, pull your shoulder blades together. Cat arch again. And lower back down into safety zone. Stretch your hands out. You're going to take your right hand, put it behind your back, and walk your left hand across the mat. Stretching that whole left side. Come back to the center. Put your left hand behind your back. Walk your right hand across. And come back to the center. All right. Sit up. We're going to curl our toes here. We're going to come onto our knees. If you got bad knees or whatever, you can put a pillow underneath your knees, make it feel a little bit better. There's no reason to suffer here. Pick your hands up, bring them around. Behind your back, push your hips forward. And if you got it, let that right hand hang. And if you got it more, you can touch your heel back there and lift your other arm up and stretch that side. For a 10 count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's reset our spine by coming to the middle. Arms around. Hands behind your back, arch your back, push your hips forward. Drop that left hand. If you got it, grab it. If not, stay where you were. Right hand up, reach it across the sky. 10 count, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And if you really want to torture yourself, both hands back. And I don't want to torture myself, so I'm not going to do this time, but you will see me do it later. Arms up, stretch. And go straight into a table. And cat arch. And come around to your glutes, because we are ending this bad boy. So, sitting in a sit-up position. Whoa, this ain't gonna work. I gotta turn my head around. All right, hands down by your side. Lift your hips up into a bridge. So lift up and hold it. Shoulder blades together. Flex your glutes. Get your hips up. Tuck your tailbone and get a little higher. Now relax, drop your glutes, bring your knees into your chest. Pull them in tight. So you can grab your knees, or you can reach back and grab your feet. Either way, it's good. Feet down, push up into bridge. Let's get another one of those. Bring your knees into your chest. Bring your feet down, feet flat. Open your arms. We do this in Taekwondo class. Everybody knows how great of a stretch it is. In the morning, when you're tight, you can do an easy twist. What that means is just drop both knees to the left and look over your right shoulder. Knees one way, head the other way. Keep your shoulder blades flat on the ground. If you want a little more, if your back is nice and loose, and it should be by now, you're going to grab that foot on the bottom, this one, put it on top of your knee, and let gravity do what it's got to do. Pull that knee down. And honestly, you can do this as long as you want. And I could probably literally do this for at least 10 minutes. But we're not going to do that today. We're going to come back to our sit-up position. We're going to drop our knees to the opposite side. Look over the opposite shoulder. Easy twist for a few seconds. Pick up that bottom foot, put it on top of your knee, and go into a deeper twist. Back to center, feet flat, push up into a bridge. Hips down, bring your knees into your chest, go into a cannonball. One more time, feet flat, bridge. Last cannonball, bring it in, tight, tight, tight. And kick it out. Drop your legs and relax. You are a dead person right now. Last thing you're going to do is you're going to bend your left leg. You're going to straighten it as far as you can. Pull your toes back towards your face. Push your heel out and drop it on the mat. You're going to bend your right leg. Pull your toes back. Push your heel out as far as you can and drop it out. From here, you can just sit here as long as you want and relax. We're not going to do that because I got to stop this video. So you're going to bring these knees into your chest. And we're going to end it by rolling straight up. Cross your legs into a cross-legged position, which is not my favorite thing to do, but it is what it is. Lift your hip bones, straighten your back, sit it back down, and both hands in front. Just reach far as you can go in a cross-legged position. We're going to do this twice. Second time, we're going to drop our head. So straight back before you go. This time, go as far as you can, reach and tuck your head. Pick it up. Hopefully you followed along. If not, you can replay this. It's a great workout. I am wearing